Good morning, everyone. My name is Malavika. I'm a student of Asia Mercantile and Maritime Academy. This mail reading session is a part of our online education. My topic for today is about the logjam deepens at the world's port as pandemic hits shipping. So we all know that the global maritime sector is actually responsible for the transportation of food, energy, and consumer goods throughout the world. But in recent times, the maritime sector has been hit by many issues, and they're actually facing their largest stress test in their history. The main issue that was caused was actually the pandemic. Due to the pandemic, many countries had closed down their borders and there were no movements of ships between many countries. Since there were less demand for goods also, the shipping lines actually reduced the number of ships they were sending out. Another issue, this issue is actually a recent one, was the blockage of the Suez Canal. Due to the Suez Canal being blocked by the Ever Given ship, many issues had risen up. Even though the canal is open now and many ships are using the canal, these issues that actually was caused by the blockage is still existing and people are not able to find a proper solution to it. One of the main issues that happened was during the early months of 2020 during the pandemic, because the countries had locked down their borders, many of the ships were stuck without having a port to actually to unload their cargo. In China, the Lianyungung port is actually China's 10th busiest port. But even during the pandemic, they were having many troubles in unloading and loading of the ships. Most of the export cargo that is going from the Asian countries is actually going towards the Western ports. But at the Western ports, since they're having a less number of dock workers, they're not able to load and unload the ships as quickly as possible. In China, the Lianyungung port is actually working overtime in order to be able to stay ahead of the shipping traffic congestion. Another issue is that from the Western ports, because they're not able to process the ships faster, they're not able to send back empty containers back to the Asian countries. Due to this, the Asian exporters do not have enough containers to be able to export the goods. Also, there's another issue of the increased demand. Ever since the restrictions for the pandemic eased up, many of the people have started demanding more goods and even people have started binging on online shopping. So the exporters actually want to send on more cargo to meet the demand, but they don't have containers or enough ships to send the cargo. From China to US, the usual freight rate for transportation of a 40-foot container used to be $2,000 to $3,000 but now it has become more than $11,000. Now in US, the Port of Los Angeles and Port of Long Beach is actually known for processing the ships quickly. They can load and unload the ships within 24 hours, and usually the ships don't face any delay or wait time. But right now, there are actually more than 2,000 ships that are waiting to be even berthed at the Long Beach and Los Angeles ports. The Singapore port, which is the world's largest container transshipment port, has reported that their scheduled reliability is at the lowest ever since in the past 10 years. Another issue that happened was the German Industry Federation director has said that German sectors are actually very dependent upon their imports of raw materials, components, and even finished goods. Because these imports are not coming in on time, they're actually suffering, and the economy is also suffering because of the issues. Now, I stated like so many issues that are happening, but there's some people who are actually getting benefits out of this. Maersk, which is the world's largest container transporter, was actually facing a loss in 2019. But in 2020, especially towards the end of 2020, the freight rates increased and the volume also increased. So they're actually having a profit of $2.9 billion. Now it is, as I said, it is actually two main reasons that have caused so many issues to happen. It was the pandemic and the Suez Canal blockage. These two issues have actually caused many shipping industries around the world to start up conversations about industry reforms. Many of the people, they want better digitalization and better use of technology in the shipping sector. Many people have said that the current systems that are being used, the current technology that's being used is very clumsy, it's ineffective, and it's very costly to cope with. This is all about my topic. Thank you.
Very good, Malavika.